Shamika Pride Entertainment. Toss in coins. Toss a coin, take a chance, as circumstance initiates the deadly dance. The stage is set with characters in place. Let's see who wins the political race. Although we know it's all a ruse, things never change no matter whom you choose. Left wing or right wing, blue banners or red colors, two sides of the same coin that devours. The manifestos proclaimed nothing more than a game, a private joke between friends who seek the same gain. For they are true partners in crime, investing in the sublime. Their main modus operandi, to steal the merchandise of your mind. The illusion of options gives us the appearance of free will, but in reality, we are subject to their will. Indeed, we exist in a controlled reality, a blissfully ignorant abyss of the darkest kinds of fantasies, of New Age doctrines on the rise. Filth and more filth they feed us, lies and more lies. Everything is inverted, children own mansions. Soon there'll be no such thing as perverted. The LGBTQ has more rights than Christians. And what about the First Amendment? Everyone deserves to do and say as they please. Why should Satanists be allowed to spread their disease, while Christians are persecuted for offering the cure? And let's get to the root of the matter. The question these so-called superpowers refuse to address. How can 300 million in synergy exercise the First Amendment without limitations on some group to an extent? So toss a coin and pick a side, it's heads or tails, a lie for a lie. Left wing will spite and right wing will bite. Mankind will always have an agenda to do what is right in their own eyes. And in the eyes of man, what is right is subjective. To justify, they say, to each his own, but such philosophy is defective. If we heeded the doctrines of Aleister Crowley and did as we wished, social order would collapse, and too soon would erupt the apocalypse. Meanwhile, man's laws are a means of confusion, moral codes capricious as the winds. How then can it be known which way to go, the righteous path to personal fulfillment? And thus we dissolve another lie. There cannot be multiple paths to the divine. There is only one true way and many duplicates, one truth and many errors. Toss a coin and pick a choice, heads or tails, who should prevail? It makes not a difference, for the results are similar. We can only hope to endeavor to choose the lesser of two evils. But heads is tails and tails is heads. The world we live in is a world of the dead, a paradoxical prison of gossamer disguises, a reality so twisted that nothing is real anymore. Heads is tails and tails is heads. Lies are now truths and the blue is red. The church is a global enterprise. The government is king killer. The celibates are deemed prudes, and egoistic arrogance is a trend on the rise. Sex is the new religion. God is an idea of self-exaltation. Coming soon, pedophiles have rights. This world is on the fast track to annihilation. All because of fame and fortune. It always boils down to the love of vanity. The same vanity that so many famous lives destroyed, a prized bourgeoisie decoy. Heads or tails? Heads is tails. The world you think you live in is a world that wants you to fail. The price of global success is an early grave. Whether for yourself or loved ones, you cannot win without grave sacrifices. For the God of this world is not the God of the Bible. He opposes all truth and the truths of all truths. These are the ideologies of the illuminated elites, who are influenced by the darkness and who in turn deceives the masses with deceptive devices. Their light is darkness, and their darkness is a false serpentine thing. Their doctrines are madness, euphoria doused in sin. And while they profess themselves followers, they are true enemies of the faith. Their light is darkness, and their wicked ways are sin. So toss a coin and take a chance, as circumstance initiates the deadly dance. The stage is set with characters in place. Let's see who wins, the race that matters, the race for grace, heads or tails.